Welcome back to the RC Wrench Bench. I gotta say, I'm super stoked about this next series that we're gonna be working on. I am a sucker for short course racing. I gotta say, it's probably one of the most fun classes that I run. I love the sound of short course trucks when they're running out there. You can tell from their bodies slamming around that it's a short course heat. It's just a ton of fun. Yeah, sure, everybody can be super serious about their buggies and their wheelers and even stadium truck to some degree. But it seems like short course truck draws people that are interested in having a good time with their RC racing. And so, big deal here. We got the RC10SC7. I love my X-ray kits, but I love associated short course trucks. And so we went ahead and we've got the SC7. I'm not a big unboxing fan, but I didn't see any unboxing videos for the new SC7. And I'm probably going to be limited on my time this week to get going on the build, but I figured I could at least show everybody what's in the box. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. We got the associated factory seal on there that they've used for a long time. So let's get a handle on this thing. I got to say off the top, I do have a little bit of a criticism, which is if you're running on carpet, you got to spend another, what, 35, 40 bucks to buy a gear diff. And, you know, I'd like to know why it is that other companies can include wheels, maybe a body, but we don't get those with the associated short course. But anyway, that's all right. I got plenty of wheels and tires from my old one. I'm going to be pulling the electronics out of my 6.2 to pull over into this. So let's see, we got the shock bag here, 13 millimeter shocks, I believe. So that's great, shorter than what we had on the previous editions. We got a bag of plastics here. We got the bumpers, looks like the arms, looks like, oh, well, this is a big bag of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Shock towers, bumpers, body mounts. Yeah, body mounts are in there. Bag 2, that's going to be several steps. All right, we got, looks like the front camber mount, some bearings. We got the oil, I think it's 30 weight. I might increase the front end to 35 when I build it, or I might just build it exactly to spec. We will see about that. Oh, we got the new battery hold down. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are excited to have just a normal hold down instead of that thing that you needed to get a wrench out and screw it down. This style's been around for a long time, and it's just quick and easy. You rotate those tabs, so much better. All right, we got some aluminum parts in there. The hubs, rear hubs on there. Looks like they've included, there's two sets in here. One of them is HRC, the other one not. Guess I got to check that out. I'm not sure what that is. Got some arms. And the pill inserts. Front end. Caster blocks. So this has the KPI setup on it, which I have not really, I don't know anything about that. I'm going to have to do a little research on it. Oh, hey, a ball diff. That's going to show up on eBay. If anybody wants a B7 ball diff, I'll probably sell that. We'll put that in a different pile. Turnbuckles and ends. I was pretty excited when I saw the new 26 X-Ray XP2 that they're including titanium. And I think they are actually becoming a player when it comes to value. People complain about X-ray parts, but I gotta say, when you buy one of these kits, if you want to put titanium on it, you're spending an extra 50, 60, 70 bucks. So anyway, I never had any trouble with the regular steel links that came on my last ones, but I'm not going to be upgrading those. All right, what do we got here? Big rear bumper, and looks like that 3-gear gearbox. There's that giant idler gear. That thing is massive. Feels like there's a shock tower of some kind in there. And it must be the rear end, I would guess. Slipper. All right. Oh, and here we go. Here is, look at how long that chassis is. I love short course, that crazy long wheelbase. I didn't notice in the other bags. I think they include the aluminum chassis weight. I'm not positive. I'll probably end up buying one for the front just so that I have it for tuning. And then that last bag, of course, is the instruction manual, some decals. Yeah, so I'm super pumped about this. I did buy a couple of upgrades when I ordered. So I've got the gear diff ready to go, so we'll throw that in the pile. And then when I was working on the buggy, I got the R1 Works titanium joint, the rear dog bones, and I was pretty impressed with the quality and the price. And so I did a little bit of shopping on the R1 website. I got the steering components. So we've got the rack and the bell crank set, and then I also got the servo mount. So we've got that. I might end up getting the camber link mount for the front end as well, just for durability replacement. I've never had any issue with the plastic parts. I think on my short course truck I ended up stripping out one of the composite bell cranks over time, and having the aluminum parts, when you just throw some thread lock on there, obviously just stays put. So there we go, guys. I'm super pumped. Got the new short course, the RC10SC7. We'll be putting this together over the next, probably be a week and a half or so, and I'll throw the videos up as we go. And as always, subscribe, like, and if you have questions or comments, make sure that you just throw them in the comment section. Take care, and long live short course.